Shabbat Shalom. Tzedek, tzedek, tirdof. There can be no question that these are the three most important words in this week's Torah portion, Shoftim. Shoftim is a wonderful portion because if you ever ask yourself the question, what does Judaism have to do with my life, with real life, with the way I act in the world? This week's portion can help you answer that question. This week's portion is about how we mete out justice and how we find a way to balance competing interests in a way that best serves the larger interests of the community and of justice. Justice, you may think, is a pretty clear term, but it's actually somewhat of a flexible, squishy term to some extent. And that's because justice can be, to some degree, in the eye of the beholder. Is a sentence enough if you have committed a serious crime? Is it enough to make the victims of that crime or the survivors of the victim of that crime feel as though justice has been served? That depends. It's often in the eye of the beholder. But what this week's portion tells us is that there is some objective idea of justice that's independent of anyone's perspective, and we must try as best we can to find that path forward when we're thinking about justice that balances the needs of one person against the other. We can't favor the rich, we can't favor the poor, we can't be swayed by your story that you are in difficult circumstances and therefore maybe your crime can be excused. We can't be swayed by the fact that you're a bigwig in the community, a macher in the community. We have to really find a path forward that makes us connect with that idea of justice that is neither to the right, nor to the left, nor to the rich, nor to the poor, but is right down the middle. If you want to hear more about this, you can come this evening. I'm going to talk a little bit about this in my Dvar Torah. If you are interested, we are meeting, as always, tonight at 6:15 in the Gore Sanctuary, and I hope you're going to join us. We'll have wonderful music. We'll have hopefully an interesting Dvar Torah. We'd love to greet you, and we'd love to bring in Shabbat with you together with the rest of our community. Shabbat Shalom.